Yeah, what up? This your boy Uncle Murda, aka UM, aka the Money Man, aka Brooklyn, and you already know I'm rocking with Mixx magazine. Back. I think the first video because it's like it's a different way of saying murder because you know everybody's familiar with the TV show. And I also find it funny sometimes how they be snitching on their fucking self or just telling on their crew once police put them under a little bit of fucking pressure. So for the funny part of it, I got my nigga Mike Epps to host it so we can just compliment each other, give it a little bit of balance. I'm talking to Murda one shit, he gonna make me laugh, saying some of the craziest shit you ever heard. I just really make the music and then if it feel like somebody could play a part in the record, then I reach out to them and try to get them on it. But sometimes shit just happens, like a nigga just might come through the studio. It's like, they're like, you know, Prince is my nigga, so we'll just be in the studio bugging out, going through beats and go, alright, this sound like something we can fuck with, we'll do it, and we'll make it happen. So it don't really, like, I'm not thinking back on, let me make this record, here sound good on this. Nah, sometimes it just be off of the vibe. I know you need to be, I know in order to be successful and really relevant and popping in music, I know you gotta be popping in New York. I know things don't really get as big until they pop in New York, but I think the New York rap scene right now, I think everybody's doing what they do. I think it's doing good. But with Chris Lighty walking the situation, it just made it easier, and it put people at ease as far as dealing with me. So it just made everything easier, man. And you know, Chris was just like, I could just be myself with Chris, just pop so much shit, and he got it for the situation he was in, you know, the point where he was at in his life and shit. For him to even fuck with me and embrace me like that, I had to respect it, and I got nothing but the utmost respect for that man. I love him to death. That was my guy. He actually got me my new deal I got right now with Epic and LA Reid, Sony and everything. So Chris was just like, you know, he was my big brother, my mentor, as well as my manager in this music shit. That was like my secret weapon. I represent the environment that your favorite rappers come from. If I'm your favorite rapper, my environment is real. Like Jay-Z, he come from the projects. Biggie Smalls, he come from the hood. 50 Cent, they all come from where there's no hope. That's where we come from, where it's like they set us up to fail. There's so much negativity going on there. It's easy for you to think you're not going to be shit growing up. It's easy for you to say, I'm not going to the NBA because of where you're from and how hard it is for you to get there. I'm not going to the NFL. It's so easy to do the negative shit in the hood. It's easy to sell drugs and start hanging out with the wrong crew and get locked up. That shit is so easy to get involved in. It's harder to actually make it. It's easier to do the bad shit. So that's what I represent. I represent that struggle, that come up. You know what I mean? That you can do something better, but there's a lot of shit going on out here that people might be scared to talk about. But I'm bringing it to the light. I know times have changed, but it's still people getting shot every day. Police are still out there shooting people. People are still going to jail. Little kids are still dropping out of school every day. Some little kids just don't got no hope where I come from. I just lost a little homie the other day. It's my man, little brother. And real shit is still happening. But, you know, if you listen to the music nowadays, you might think everything is peaches and cream. You might think everybody's popping the Molly, everybody's popping champagne, and everybody's just living in strip clubs, and this shit is fun. Like, shit is still real out here. So that's what I represent. I want people to know that. Like, Brooklyn always stands out, though. You know, even from New York, you know, Brooklyn stands out the most in New York. And I just think it's a great look for Brooklyn with Jay-Z bringing the Nets over there with Uncle Murda dropping his mixtape. It's just like Brooklyn is just looking real good right now. Girl, I let my money work, let my money work. Girl, I let my money work, let my money work. Girl, I let my money work, let my money work. Yo, French, man, what up? We gon' let that money work, homie. Let my money work. Everything happens.